Oh, do you have
What happened last time, you guys?
What happened last time? I don't remember anything anymore.
We beat the war machine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
We did
Oh yeah.
the spinny.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was
Quite easily.
yes, that was.
Yeah, it was real easy.
That was real fun.
We almost
Easier than you probably meant for it to be.
we almost sacrificed our favorite Drac in the party, but other than that,
What do you mean favorite? Who's the other one?
Her. Isn't she a secret one?
She's not a Drac though.
She's a
Drag-
Demogorgon.
Dragonborn.
And
Dragonborn.
Ariza had an audience with Woolmark, who happens to be in the Sis'kho. Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you guys were all taken to Acton so that you can help Kermit with his exams the next day.
From Kermit suicide.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a summary of what happened, more or less. Ariza, can you roll 3d6 for me, please?
Uh-oh. And we're all dead.
Okay. 7.
7. So you all come to the next day, and you're all individual rooms because Kermit paid for you guys to all have separate rooms. And so you all eventually wake up, get dressed, head downstairs where you see Kermit sitting at a table just served with a cup of coffee.
Nice.
And he looks over and smiles at you all and waves you over.
I walk around the table, pour myself a cup of coffee. And then sit
I make some eggs.
This is. Do you just go into the kitchen or something?
Whoa.
We're in the tower, right?
No, you're in an inn.
We're in the school. Like we're in Hogwarts.
Well, no, you're not at the school. You're at an inn in the city.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
We're in it. Oh.
Then
Are
I
there
will order
eggs?
my coffee.
sure.
just break into the kitchen. Where's the coffee at?
Oh.
Can I make myself some of my special coffee, but make it iced instead?
So you just take out your little alchemy set or
No,
something.
not iced coffee.
Sure.
My one weakness.
It's the
Yeah.
yeah.
Kermit eyes you warily as you make it.
Hold on, I gotta see. Wait, what is this? Dexterity for
Oh, you're making a
cooking?
brewing test.
Oh heck yeah.
Okay.
I want to see how this tastes.
I think this is intelligence.
15.
15.
Plus
Yeah,
30.
be able to make a powerful cup of coffee.
I don't know when I'm gonna sleep, but it'll last me like a day or two.
Oh gosh.
Alright.
Just wired all night. Just.
Oh, you bet. Oh, you bet.
And so, as you all proceed and order your various breakfasts and stuff, which Kermit covers, you also notice that he has a phoenix sitting on his shoulder.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
Wait.
I recognize this phoenix.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the...
Okay.
He has the phoenix that we were gonna give him as a grad present. Wait. Kermit didn't graduate, though. He doesn't deserve it until he graduates. Don't say that out loud. This is out of character.
Oh, okay.
Foreshadowing.
Just says that to his face.
He's not gonna graduate.
And Thranduil, you're almost thrust forward as you feel someone almost tackle you from behind, hugging you, and you know instantly this is Nova.
Aww.
And
I'm
Nova
happy.
sits next to you guys. She goes, "Sorry, I couldn't resist." And she looks over to the phoenix.
Is she pregnant? Does she look thick?
You can't see any
my
visible. And so Kermit explains to you all how his examinations would go. He did his written exam the previous day, which he thinks that he totally nailed. And he says that this afternoon will consist of practical exams concerning his use of the various arcana that he's learned and the appropriate time to use them and such. And then this evening he will have a duel, which is another to see combat and all that stuff.
Well, dang.
Who's he dueling?
It's just random. He'll be in pairs.
Is it magic duels?
Yes,
Can you
magic duels.
Nad's like, I just want
And,
Muscle Wizard casts fist.
And so this
Takes out
afternoon,
Kermit to 3 points.
the exams will take place in a room called the Mist. And so this is sort of like a magical construct where you walk in and the trial or the exam will just be there. And so part of the reason why he invited you all to come is that he is able to take one person with him to each trial. And there are a total of 6 trials, one for each of you to go individually with him, and the last one for all of you to go with him.
Sweet.
Oh, interesting.
And so there is a separate room that those who are not partaking in the trials can sit and watch, or you guys can just do whatever while waiting for your turn.
Go buy some
I want to
biscuit.
watch.
I'm gonna watch too.
Yeah.
I want to see the carnage.
Okay.
I want to watch someone die. And then resurrect their body with Gregory in it.
And Kermit also tells you that while on grounds, the tower is pretty much on lockdown. Like he's, as a student, isn't technically allowed to be in his tower, but
What a ripoff!
it's just one of those like weird rules because his circumstance has never really happened before. Someone his age becoming a master of a tower.
I mean, that's what happens when Log dies, I guess. He's no one's log.
So, yeah, you guys can just chill for the morning and then in the afternoon head on over to the school.
Yeah. Cool. Can I make some cards?
You're gonna make some cards.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. Atlas returns to the room just to create some new cards.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that works. Hey, 4 stump points.
What are the rest of you guys doing this morning?
Wink.
I'm making eggs
Where?
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen in the establishment?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. You are stopped by a very burly looking orc as you try to enter in the kitchen.
What?
Wearing like a greasy white apron, of course.
He goes, I'm sorry, no customers are allowed back in
I
the
want
kitchen.
some eggs.
We can make you some eggs.
Oh, can I supervise?
No.
Why not?
Ma'am, this is,
Any old wonder.
Ma'am, we will make you your food. We cannot have customers come in and making their own food because it makes the place unsanitary.
I showered 5 days ago. I'm so sanitary.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can't let you enter the kitchen.
Alright, I'll just walk away.
Go for
As I was playing out the murder of the cook in my hand.
Is there a back door to the kitchen?
Gosh!
Is there a back door?
To the kitchen?
You can look around the building.
Yeah, sure, I'll look around.
Yeah.
I'll scout the building.
You can see that there is a back door, which is sort of like a loading area where they put the food in storage, which you assume could lead to the kitchen.
Okay, can I go in there?
Okay.
Rachel.
And somehow you are able to bypass all the employees. You deck down your plate armor and walk into the kitchen.
I am tiny. Alright, is there anyone in the kitchen?
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of cooks and stuff, man.
Is there
Some chefs.
any cook making eggs?
Yeah,
Can I go over and watch them make eggs?
sure.
Alright.
Okay. And I think about like 5 seconds after you stand there, someone accidentally like trips over you, and your presence is known.
Flee.
I flee!
I'm fleeing. Okay. And you dash out of the kitchen, and the same orc who you saw previously now approaches you with 2 other individuals who are in some nice-looking uniforms. And he says, "Ma'am, you're gonna have to leave the premises."
Why?
And he just looks over to the guards and say, you have to leave. There is no explanation as to why. You have already been explained to as to why you can't go in the kitchen, and you disregard. Yes, you did.
No, that
Yes,
was
you
my
did.
twin sister.
Make a deception check.
Please, do it! Do it!
Oh.
No.
What is the,
Communication.
11.
They grab you like by your arms, and they
This
now
is
are carrying
racism!
you out of.
Do I see this?
Oh yeah.
I'll walk over to the guards. She's under my charge. King Thranduil Kano. I will take her from here.
Yeah. The guards are like, oh, sorry, Your Highness, I didn't realize that. All right, just she isn't allowed in the.
Sorry about that. Something we're working on. And I'll take her back to the
I
table.
put my head down on the table so they don't recognize me.
Okay. And the guards like, do you need any? Do you need an escort at all, or?
He doesn't need an escort. He's got me. I was checking the eggs to make sure you weren't gonna poison him.
And he looks down at like your salad that you're eating.
I should be fine. Thank you, though.
Very well, sir. If you need anything from us, feel free to ask it.
I saw some of gold.
All right, and he takes it gladly and the guards leave. And the same orc looks at you and says,
This is a warning.
and he just slowly backs into the kitchen, eyes on you guys.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh.
What have we started?
Racist.
A blood feud
Ariza
between
and
them.
Bran, what are you guys doing this morning?
Resting.
All right, you just go back into bed and
Yeah.
some more.
Having your imaginary sleep that you never got.
What?
I'll just be taking a self-guided tour of the school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're okay.
Going to the school?
Dang.
Just
man.
yeah, I just want to look around.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going
I'll
on a
go with
nostalgia
you,
trip.
but I'll be like,
You're making cards all morning.
You'll be
making
like
cards
20 feet
and
behind,
mine.
no,
sneaking.
I'm following, but I'm like, I'm deep in thought. Yeah.
So you're like with me, but
Yeah.
like
Kind of.
Okay. And Kermit offers to give you guys a tour of the school.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm losing it.
That's okay.
It's one of these days. And so there's some it's a nice building. Like I said before, it isn't a castle, but it's definitely school-like and mystical looking. So you got
Hogwarts.
So you got a few
Hogwarts.
towers
What about them?
marking like the corners and stuff of this building, and so it's very nice and clean, and it's also busy. There are people running back and forth. You can enter the main entryway, and it shows a nice courtyard to the left and right, and you can see people practicing spell casting and stuff, and students, and there's a few who are like dueling, and then they're sort of like, oh dang, that's not quite right, and all that stuff. And Kermit just sort of points out like this wing is sort of like classrooms for offensive arcanas, that's for like the dark arcanas, that kind of stuff, and leads you upstairs where there's this beautiful library where Ariza kind of lingers in for a few seconds before Thran has to grab her hand and be like, we're moving on.
No. Can you come back?
only if I get to go to the Dark Arcana room after.
And he points to the wings where the teachers and professors stay at and all that stuff. And also like the wings that have the dormitories. So it's a very nice looking place for both of you being magic users. You're like, probably missed something not going here.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
And you guys also pass some areas that Atlas has told you about, like this burned tree and stuff. And Kermit's like, yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. There was supposedly some sort of sacred tree that was buried for a professor that had died or something. And yeah, not too sure what happened there. So. And behind the school, there's almost like a street of towers and you can also see Kermit's Tower amongst this as well. And beyond that, there is arena-looking building that Kermit identifies as being I think it's called the Pit.
The
which is
dueling
the
pit.
dueling
Pit of
pit.
despair.
But everyone at school calls it the Pit. So
Oh man, where you going? The pits, dude.
The pit.
Stoning.
Where are you at?
So
The pit.
Kermit points out that this is where the duels will happen in the evening, and you can see that this building is even like cool in itself because he kind of takes you inside a little bit. You can see that there's wizards everywhere, just sort of prepping the area and like cleaning it up, and the You got some earth mages go, okay, I think we're all clear, alright. And they're all along the circumference of this arena, and they all cast a spell, and the walls slowly sink into the ground. And they pull out the bleachers some more and create more room. They're pushing in some of these wooden bleachers to create more space, and you can see some of the air wizards are like casting spells on the ceiling. You can see that the ceiling, which is solid, begins to break and shift and open up a little bit, and it's now floating a little bit above the pit that's below. And you can also see suspended in air, sort of arcane bubbles and cages, are like elementals and stuff. So there's a fire elemental that's lighting up the area. You got some wind elementals there that's sort of like keeping the breeze from really permeating the place and all that stuff. So it's a very cool looking arena.
Yeah.
Elemental life.
Elemental lives matter.
And you guys also see that Kermit is dressed differently. He's kind of out of his like casual clothes that you're so used to seeing him in. He's more in like wizard clothes. So he's got like some pretty cool looking arcane armor on, some bracers that you haven't really seen before.
Yes.
So
Bracers.
yeah,
He's all grown up.
it's all grown up. And one thing you guys notice while walking throughout the place is that there are some students that do acknowledge Kermit, but none that really like wave or say hi to him. It's more so they see him, they turn and like whisper to one another. So
And what? Oh, wait, hold on.
Here's a-
What's that?
Kermit's he's got no friends. He's got
I don't know
us.
friends his age.
That's lame. Kids are so boring.
He's one of those kids. He's got a lot of old
and
boys.
as he's like sort of taking around the grounds and stuff and slowly weaving back towards the inn, he sort of mentions that it's kind of difficult to create friendships that actually are substantial when you're known for Trundle and the Dark Blade and have a tower. People tend to try to take advantage of that. So.
Understandable.
So you guys are led back towards the inn to collect Atlas and Vagarim and Kanad. Were you there or were you on the tour?
I don't know where.
Were you still in a blood feud with that
Hey,
orc?
can I want to help you make some cards?
Yes.
Alright, she helps me make cards.
Alright.
I cut them.
And I also give her a blank deck that she can just
I kind of cough some sparks on them.
Alright.
For good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe eat one.
Do you actually eat one?
Make
It's
a
like it's a
constitution
good
No,
ATM.
it's on before it's made, and the paper stays.
It's like an ATM, just like
You gotta make sure the paper is like high quality.
gone.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, make an arcane lore check first.
Wow.
How much?
15.
Okay, you're able to recognize the difference between a non-enchanted card and an enchanted card. So you're able to eat one without causing yourself pain.
Can I, why?
Sorry.
What has compelled you to eat one of my cards?
Listen, there's a lot of low quality
Everything's just poison.
materials out there. And just want to make sure these are good.
I pull out a blast card. You know, I've heard these are really good too.
Really?
Yeah, it's like kind of a dill salty.
Oh, I hate dill. Reminds me of my grandmom. Bing Bong turned her into dill.
Boy.
Oh.
That's canon.
I just kind of sadly walked out of the room.
I'll see you later.
So everything's poison and she
Okay.
hates dill.
Sorry.
We'll just start adding character flaws for you at this point.
The whole character is a flaw.
Oh gosh.
At least you're not magnetic.
Anymore. Thank goodness.
Alright.
Ready to get the blast one?
And so you all are led towards back to the school and on the upper floor where there is a nice waiting chamber, and you can see there are a number of individuals there. There are specifically 3. You see a human who is kind of dressed relatively casual, but also wearing like school vestiges and stuff to show like, hey, I work here type of thing. You also see another individual who stands tall and proud, a elf, specifically a Delmuth elf.
Oh, I hate that guy.
And
I hate that guy.
and you can see he has black hair, and it's all like very prim and proper. Like he rivals you, Fran, in appearance.
There can only be one.
And you also see Belden and Nova there.
So we got Dumbledore, Salazar, Slytherin.
And Atlas. You recognize the kind of like laid back dude is Headmaster Tyrus Lilim.
Oh.
And Deputy Headmaster Malum. So, yeah, you guys enter the place, and you can see that the Deputy Headmaster is just kind of looking down on you all, sort of raises an eyebrow, just sort of not. You can't tell if he's displeased or if this is just like he's in a mourning mood. And the Headmaster greets you all with a soft smile, and he says, "I presume Kermit has explained to all about the mist." And he sort of winks at you, Atlas. And
I
the
wink back.
yeah, and the Deputy Headmaster just glares at you.
I do a crude sign at him.
Which one?
Blood.
And
That one?
I don't know, what are some bad signs in your fantasy world?
I haven't had the time to.
I haven't had the time to create my own swear words.
Like,
And so,
Oh no.
Headmaster Lalam looks at Kermit and says, "Are you prepared?" And Kermit nods. He says, "Very well. The first examination will focus on your healing arcana, and Kanad has been chosen to be your partner for this."
What?
Healing.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to beat him up now. He has to heal
Kermit
himself.
goes,
I have to beat up
All right.
Kermit?
I don't know.
And so
I'm just hoping you like maybe go down
I'm
with that. I want to see how that plays
kill
out.
Kermit, man.
okay.
That's not good.
And the headmaster just gives you a reminder that even though this is a trial, the damage and everything that happens to you is legitimate. So there is
Obviously,
there is a potential
otherwise
for
I wouldn't
danger,
be
but
doing it.
there is a potential for danger. So please don't be reckless.
What? It can't just be like in a dreamscape like time.
so there is a possibility
Divergent.
that a PC could die.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And
Or
so
Kermit.
with that,
Or Kermit.
yeah.
the deputy headmaster waves his hand, and a door just sort of slides open. And Kermit looks to you, Kanad, and looks beyond, and there's just like this fog, just a wall of fog. And he goes, "Are you ready?"
Oh, we're first.
Yes.
Oh heck! Wait, what do I have to do? I have to hurt you?
I don't know. It's supposed to test my healing.
All right, let's go.
Just
All
help
right.
yourself.
And Kanad just walks through the fog, and it's gone. Kermit looks to you all and looks to you, Atlas, like, all right.
Give him a thumbs
And
up.
he walks
Good
through as
luck.
well, and the door slides down and melds with the wall. You can't even see. And
Nice.
you guys can see the wall itself sort of flicker, and you can see almost through.
Yes.
And
One-way
so,
stone.
Kanad, the fog swirls, and then you can feel as you're walking, it's almost like there's nothing, and then you hear the sound of stone. And then you bump into something, and it's a table. And as you look up, you see the fog separate.
Is it mahogany?
This is my heart.
And so you find yourself in a stone room. There are 4 doors, one on each side of the wall, and the table that you bumped in front of you have a number of potions. Kermit's right behind you.
Yeah, but I'm dexterous.
So yeah, and there are 5 potions.
Beauregard.
And Kermit
She's
goes
strong. She's
over and tries to examine the potions to see if you can determine what they do. Oh my gosh, yeah, he knows exactly what these are. So he points to each of them and says, "This one
Ooh, I now have this.
is this one heals quite a bit. this one cures poison. This one, it looks like it's to see something that's not seeable. Some sort of like through illusions or
Like
some
a
sort
true
of
sight
invisible-
sort of deal, eh?
I think so. This one's a fire vial, and this one, oh, that's interesting. And so he sort of takes it, and he says, "We're gonna have to drink after this one.
Why?
It causes us to teleport to one another, but
Is this like...
Teleport to the same space.
Remember that one part in Harry Potter where he drinks the fountain stuff and he tells Harry to get him to keep drinking it and it freaking sucks? Is that what this is?
His Horcrux.
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'll tell you. Just drink it.
Okay.
Just
And
chugs it all.
He drinks half of it and then gives the other half to you to
I just
drink.
eat the whole thing.
Okay.
Glass and all like spicy.
There's just blood running out of her mouth.
Looks to you a little
Salty.
concerned. And you can see that there is now, like, with lifting the potion, there is writing on the table. And so he sort of shifts the table, or the potions, off the writing. And it says, you must find a way out before time runs out.
Oh, it's an
Oh,
escape
frick.
room, baby.
Alright, listen, I've never been good at these. I just kind of fight my way through. So you're the brains on this one. I'll defer to you.
Okay.
That's one way to.
So I guess who wants to take the potion, me or you?
Which one?
The healing potion.
I think you should.
Okay.
You're a little skinny.
Oh, alright. He takes the healing potion and he holds out the antidote. Just maybe you should take it.
No, you take it.
Okay. So, and at this point he goes, okay, I'll just take the potions, and he just
Yeah.
takes the rest of them. And so you have 4 doors. Which one are you gonna choose?
Is there any writing on any of the doors? Or are they just plain old doors?
They all look exactly the same.
Are there any marks on the ground towards any of the doors?
You can make a perception check.
Oh no! You need to feel the heart
8.
of the dice.
Can't tell.
Anything on the walls?
With that check, you can't tell.
Anything on the ceiling?
There is no ceiling.
There is no ceiling. It's just mist.
Oh.
I guess you missed that part of the deal, eh?
I did miss it.
Nice bench.
I mean, I was saying it as a joke, but it just worked out that way.
So the doors are all the same. Nothing on the ground or the walls. There's no ceiling.
Okay.
Kind of slowly, then you smash the
Just Skyrim graphics, just like.
Just flops her on the
It's
ground.
like a Gmod video. Yeah. But we're missing the random explosions.
And Kermit is walking behind you as well. Okay. So you open the door.
And take 170 points of damage.
So you open the door.
Yep.
And it looks like there are a set of stairs. And all of a sudden, vines just wrap around you and pull you.
Ah, frick, no!
And I need you to make a Constitution stamina check.
No.
Okay. 18! Because I have
cool.
it.
So as these vines wrap around you, you can feel their barbs stick into you, and as the poison starts filling your veins, but you're able to sort of resist it. But you do take 8 points of penetrating
No,
damage.
I don't.
Penetrating.
Frick!
And this is currently choking you. And Kermit just sort of, okay. And he just sort of grabs the fire vial. Ooh. And he just chucks it. And it explodes on the vines and eats away at it. And thankfully, due to your armor, you're able to not get burned. And all these burn away. And he's just sort of like, are you serious? This is the kind of test we're doing?
I don't think it's that one. Oh, you think this is bad? Believe me, I've seen some. Let's go this one.
Okay, I was gonna say there are stairs.
Oh, there's stairs?
Yeah, there's stairs.
I thought it was a bamboozle.
There was the vines, but there's also stairs beyond.
Okay, wait. Alright, Kermit. Kermit. Do you think... Should we go down the stairs or look at all the other doors?
I mean, we could see where the stair leads and then decide.
You're right. You got a light.
He kind of looks around at this very, like, lit area. Even the stairwell is lit up.
Alright, let's go. I'll go for it first.
So you go up the stairs.
It's upstairs. I thought it was downstairs.
Nope, they go up.
We're going into the mist.
And so
No, you don't have
you can see that there is just a pit at the bottom. Like this whole, you reach the top of the stairs and it's almost just stops suddenly. And you look down at the room below you and it's just a pit.
It's a pit.
It's just a big pit that,
Can I see into the pit?
yeah,
It's a pit. It's a pit.
It's a pit.
It's a pit.
There's no spikes?
there's no spikes. There's just nothing at the
Nothing.
bottom.
Can you even see the bottom?
Can he cast a
Yeah,
light
you can
down
see-
there or
oh.
something?
Toss your flashlight.
He does not have
If only
any
you had
light
my
spell,
flashlight.
unfortunately.
I do have a flashlight.
What do you
when
think
she
we
left.
should do?
Oh.
She's sort of looking
She
down
like
and
gave me most of her.
it looks
today.
like this doesn't lead anywhere, so
Alright,
Basically,
let's
that's just
go
us
back.
saying that Rachel
Okay.
forgot to take them out of the do thing before I saw them, so then I was like, they're mine now.
Which
No,
door,
sorry.
Kermit? I picked the first one.
No.
Kermit thinks this one.
That one?
Yeah, check that one out.
Think, Kermit.
I don't know, he just picked it random, he didn't know. You can see a room that has 2 more doors.
Well, that's.
Which one, Kermit?
Kermit's like, how about you pick this time?
Alright.
That's mine's just gonna break.
Yeah. Everything just explodes.
Let's rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yes.
Left.
Alright,
Open the left one.
okay.
Is it like that one movie with the hands? And she picks the one door and the hands take her down
Make a
into
dexterity acrobatics check.
Yes,
It's
apparently.
the hands door. I hate it.
Hey, there you go. It's
Got
about
3
time you
skill
didn't roll
points.
garbage.
18.
18. So as you initially try to step into this room, you realize that it is illusion as your foot passes through the floor, and you're able to pull yourself back. And as you look through, you can see the pit, and there's spikes at the bottom.
Alright. It's not that one. But I do know what's at the bottom of the pit.
Okay.
Want to open the next door?
All right. Which door?
The right one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kermit is always staying behind you as well, just sort of
Yep.
like
Wait,
taking-
no, we're not checking the other door in that one?
No, I mean like entering this entire room is an illusion. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I should have seen that from the map.
Yes.
It's because it's upstairs.
Yeah, just let it above the pit. To which room or which door?
Kermit, what do you value most in your life?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Let's just take this one.
So you open that door.
Yes, that
Ooh.
I'll know all the secrets.
And a
Chest.
crazy undead looking woman marches through and bites you on the neck. Can I?
Heck no!
Get
She's
bit.
gotta bend over. Can I like?
What?
Can I like stab her or something?
no,
I'm
no.
small.
I rolled to attack, man. She
Bend
bites
over
you on the
and
neck,
over.
and you are
It's like those baby zombies.
diseased.
What? I don't even get to resist it.
Oh, yo. No,
They're so fast.
No, no.
it's a stunt, man.
Can I chonk her head off?
Chunk.
Yeah, you can go.
Take the axe.
She got hacked. Can I loot her body?
No, roll.
Oh.
Roll to
She got
attack, man.
hacked. Hey, you got 1 stun point.
Oh, I get another stat point because of my circlet. So that's at 2 now. Okay.
Wow.
Do I count it to my total though, or do I just have another stat point?
I think it's just another sum point. Doesn't add to your total.
Shut up.
14 to your head.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. And I got 2 stump points.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
You can also tell that when she bites into you, you feel weaker than normal.
Can I do 2 mighty blows?
Yeah.
Flameo.
Okay.
For an extra d6. I'll mark that down.
I'm stupid. I wanted to do
Ah.
that 4 first.
Ah! Okay.
She's dead. She is very dead.
You're not even gonna give me the pleasure of counting it up? 29 damage.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys find a lot?
With just one hit, you
Oh, yeah.
take your axe and just cleave her in half. And
Nice.
Kermit runs up to you, knowing that you have been bit, and he's going to try to cast.
I would laugh so hard if you failed the
Yep.
test because you couldn't roll high enough to actually cast any spells.
Keeps having a recast. I got a pokey in my sock.
And so the disease that filled you is now gone.
Oh.
Yeah. And so it's just a small chamber, but in that room you can see a light that when you killed her starts pulsating.
Oh.
Just slowly pulsating. and
She
it's
was a
slowly-
lich.
Slowly getting quicker.
Oh, I've seen this before.
She's going to explode.
She's a lich. We gotta go destroy that thing right now.
Well, there's just a light in the room.
You wanna follow
Like,
it?
is her phylactery in the room?
No,
or-
it's just one.
Oh, well then you can't
And
kill her
there's
here.
light in it, and Kermit sort of reaches, or no, he looks at it first because he's a smart boy, and he would never touch something without making sure it's safe.
Hey, I don't touch things. I got a wisdom of 3.
Okay.
What?
Willpower.
Wow, you have,
Show me.
you have a high willpower.
Okay, so he takes a look at it and he says, there isn't really anything we can do. It looks like she comes back in... Because he rolled so freaking high, he'll know exactly when she comes back. She'll come back in about 10 minutes.
Gross. Okay. Wait, does the room lead anywhere else?
No.
Okay, I
not
shove
that.
her body in there and close the door.
Okay, there is no door. The door is gone.
The door's gone?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I shove her in the pit. I grab her body and I yeet it. I just stand out here and yeet it in the room so she just...
Okay, and you hear a sickening, slicing sound as she reaches the spikes at the bottom.
Grandma kebab.
And Kermit says, okay, I guess there's one door left.
Let's do it.
Alright.
The kids walk down and they're like, yes, we know what this sounds like.
And he looks to you and goes, maybe we should check to see if there's any traps here,
Yeah.
considering the others. Kermit looks to you and he says, how perceptive are you?
Moderately protected.
Moderately.
I have 2 perception.
Kermit's
I'm not
like,
perceptive.
okay, I'll look. As far as Kermit can tell, there are no traps. He says, should I or should you open this door?
What is it? It's not trapped?
He says it's not trapped and it's not locked.
4-level plan.
I'll open it for safety.
Okay, you open it.
If anyone's gonna die in this trial, it better bring me some...
Well, better not be you, because he's the one trying to use his healing magic.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's your job to take damage. Just
Yeah,
accept
that's why
that.
I'm opening it first.
Okay, you see there's a door there. And there. And
It's
there.
even funny when it's a glass of water because it goes
Hey.
everywhere.
So you
Wow.
see
Not yet.
that it's a very small room, and there are 3 doors in there, and you see that the floor is coated in acid.
The
Yes.
floor is coated in acid.
Yes, it.
Yep.
How is there a floor?
Yes, it.
Your personality is on the floor.
The acid blow.
It's a magic room. We don't question it.
If I drop in the base.
Yes.
Okay, is this a table? Is there a table? Is that a table in the middle of the room?
Yeah, that's a table.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
Which door do we want to go through?
Kermit does not know.
I've heard it's a wild
And
ride.
he, at this point, goes, right, we have the one potion that can see stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to...
Chug it.
Alright, he pops it open, he chugs it. And he looks around the place and notices nothing in here or in there. Although he does note that the light, he can almost see like the chick kind of trying to reach out and gets pulled back in the light as it's now flickering kind of faster. And he can see like this is an illusion. Like there's definitely a pit at the bottom. The two rooms were an illusion to lure you in so you can fall in the pit. And he comes to this room and he can see the doors more distinctly now. And he looks at the doors and he says there's no handles and I don't really see anything else. He says the acid is real.
Alright.
So,
In your humble
It's not cut with
opinion,
anything.
because you've learned a lot at the school, which door should we pick?
he points out to this one,
Alright.
the first one.
I will yeet the table
She's
Okay.
in the room towards the door.
Make a strength might check to both chuck the table and to accurately chuck it. Rewind.
Wow! Nails.
16.
Don't even have to touch it.
16? Yeah, you're able to yeet the table into the room, and you can hear like a sizzling sound as the acid is now eating away at this table.
And jump on the table.
Make it, well, yeah, you have to make a jumping check. You're a tiny person.
Oof! Hey! At least you're putting Kermit to good use.
11.
11? Yeah, you're able to just barely get on the table.
Nice.
You're so kind.
Yep. And he says, I think you're gonna have to beat it down.
The door?
The door, there's no handle.
Alright, I'm gonna freaking axe it.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Ah,
I don't smell that.
19.
19?
Also, my axe is still on fire.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm
God.
re-rolling that. I'm re-rolling that. Because I can. Ah!
Ah!
I won.
Going? Alright, so you just slice down the door and then kick it in, and it sort of explodes inwardly. And you also notice that there is like a... Kermit also helps. He like launched an arcane blast.
Nice.
And you can see there's just a very small room that you can pretty much reach your hand in. And there's a pedestal with another healing potion.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll grab it.
Okay.
Is the pedestal able to be removed?
No. It is melded into the ground.
Boring.
And at this point, you feel like you can only break down another door before the acid reaches you.
Okay. Which one, Kermit?
This one.
Alright. I'll go over that.
So how are you moving to...
So I'm here.
Yes.
I will put my axe against this wall and push.
Okay. Is there a check for this that you can do?
A boating test?
Right.
There's a boating one.
Wouldn't that be
I'm
a
not voting
vehicle
for that.
check or whatever?
There's rowing, propelling a vessel with oars.
Sure, let's do that.
A rowing check?
Make a rowing check.
What is that?
Constitution.
What the frick?
Okay, wait, so
Ha!
check to move.
11.
11.
Could be worse.
You do not move.
I'll do it again.
Okay. And Kermit's gonna start blasting down at you as well.
Dang.
Oh, dang.
It's about frickin' time.
That's a fat 18.
You
Skill.
rode the heck out of that table.
19.
Both you and Kermit are able to bust down the door, and you see more stairs
Thanks, friend.
that curve this way.
Alright, Kermit, jump. I'll catch you.
Make a dexterity acrobatics check to see if you can catch Kermit.
Yes,
You
yes,
can
yes,
jump
yes,
far
please,
enough.
please. Okay. 15.
15? Yeah, you're able to catch, somehow, you're able to catch Kermit before he gets a foot in the acid. And he thanks you, and he hops onto the stairs. And as you both hop on the stairs, the acid pretty much eats away at this table that's now submerged. And so the stairs lead this way, and then continue north.
Got to keep going.
Yeah. And so they lead around
to. I give him the health potion I found in the thing.
Okay. And it leads to another chamber right here, where there are 2 more potions.
All right. What kind?
You should just chug every potion possible and see if you get like a Coca-Cola and Mentos reaction.
Make a intelligence brewing check to see if you know what it is.
Oh boy.
No, that's the last one.
Let's see if Kermit knows what it is. 12. You are uncertain what they do. Kermit points out that one of them makes you weaker, but he doesn't know what the other one does.
You want to find out?
If you want.
The mystery one? What does it look like?
The mystery one is just clear.
Oh, that's straight water that is. I'm kind of thirsty.
Alright.
What's it smell like?
Doesn't smell like anything.
It's
It's only by moving the vial
Just
that you can see if
exactly
there's
what I
actually
mean.
liquid in it. It's one of those kind of things. Yeah.
Can I like put a drop on my finger?
Yeah.
Should it do anything? I don't know, chug it.
Want some help?
Okay.
Thanks. Damn, it's too
You
sweaty to get
chug
through.
it. You're like, oh, okay. And then it kind of burns down your throat. And then burns throughout. And you kind of are like, oh, this isn't good type of thing.
Oh, it's real spicy.
And before you know it, the burning is so intense that it fills up into your head. And then
It's a fire breath. Fire breath.
your eyes go dark.
What?
You just go dark and you collapse.
What?
And you're at 0 hit points.
Oh! Whoops!
Nah, you died.
It's a good thing you got a healing mage.
Tell me you're familiar.
Oh, she
Shikisha!
dead.
Shikisha! Oh, she did.
She was.
I died
Okay.
during Kermit's trial because he wasn't
What's your
good enough.
constitution?
Mine? 3.
3. You heal 19 hit points.
Oh.
And you open your eyes to Kermit just wide-eyed as healing magic fills you. And before you can say anything, he just shoves a healing potion down your throat as well.
Tastes like Buckley's.
Yes.
Work.
And you heal another 11.
This is yours.
Dang, 30 healing in one round. It's pretty impressive for fantasy age.
You're alright? You're fine?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, you scared me a little.
What the heck was that thing? It tasted kind of spicy, and then all of a sudden, it reminded me of pounding my pot. Anyway, well, he brought me back. Got all my limbs.
Yeah.
I guess there's nothing past this room, right?
Nope.
I guess we go back.
Okay. And so you come back to the room where there's just acid. It says, I think we're gonna have to rough it. Unless he...
Hold on, let me think. I know! How far is the distance from here?
Well, as you are thinking about how far the distance is, Kermit just sort of launches an arcane blast and it makes a dent in the door. Hold on.
No, hold on. How far is the distance in between here? What's the distance so I can jump?
Distance is 4 yards.
Because there's got to be a threshold that's like slightly raised so the acid doesn't go.
There isn't.
Alright, good. I can still jump over there, right?
You can jump over there and land in acid because it's just flush with the wall.
Unless I break the door down with my God of War axe.
Okay.
It doesn't come back to you.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm just gonna
Yeah. Alright.
till it breaks.
So Kermit is also going to use arcane. Oh my gosh.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah. 14.
14 hit.
Yeah, that hits. Throw out your hand axe. It doesn't really do a lot of damage.
No. 8 damage.
So Kermit launches he focuses an arcane blast and launches it, and it, like, the door bends inward, and with your hand axe, you're able to break it down completely.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go first. I'll book it and try to jump into this door.
Okay, make a jumping test.
Yay.
Okay, not the best, not the worst. 12. 16.
Yeah, effortlessly, you're able to leap across. And as you turn around to catch Kermit, you can see that he's already now jumped across as well. And you're kind of proud of him for making it.
Nice job.
And so, as you walk through the door, you stumble back into the waiting room, where the rest of you all saw this happen.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, we did it! Nice job, Kermit.
Like the golf.
We didn't die.
Isn't that like a poet's thing?
Yeah. It was poetry in
Slam
motion.
poetry.
And you guys can see that there's another individual there, a sort of dwarven woman with, like, tight bun. And Alice, you know this is, like, the nurse. And so she goes to you, Alice, and just is, like, holding her hand there and just pumping you with healing arc. So eventually you will get back to full health.
3 years later, I'm healed.
What was that potion that I chugged?
I guess it dropped you to 0.
Can I have some?
The nurse looks at you like you're heckin' crazy.
Well, not for me. For a guy I know.
She just, like,
He's real bad. You work out of school, right? So you know.
No.
You know things, right?
No. Wait, Knad.
What?
You should ask the headmaster about it. She does not know anything.
Are you
about
sure?
it. Oh, absolutely. I already asked her.
What? You did?
Yep.
Can I do an insight check? Perception.
Sure. An
Something.
empathy check.
Yes, I have that.
Oh.
Make a
Deception.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
16.
Alice is frickin' lying.
Hey, Miss Nurse. As she's healing me.
Yep. And
So-
you're kind of looking up at her a little bit.
So you know, I look up at everyone.
Okay.
Look up.
So she's a dwarf. So you
Yeah,
don't-
exactly.
Okay.
So, listen. How long you been at this school?
She says nothing. Just continues healing you.
Alright, well, listen. School, the way that I've been hearing about it, is pretty popular. You see Alice over there? She used to come here. She's pretty cool.
And she
Anyway.
looks at you and, like, her just emotionless stare darkens ever so slightly.
So anyway, I was wondering if, like, you're a super popular school and you're, like, up there and you know the big brain stuff. Have you heard tales of a certain individual who travels through the towns, changing people's likenesses and such in a way that becomes unbearable?
She looks over to you and reads, I feel your pain.
At least you understand.
And so without you healed up to full and without even answering, she walks out.
Oh wow! The people at the school are jerks.
I know, right?
She knows something.
Bet. And,
Want us to kill her for you?
And Belden sort of has a relieved look on his face and he congratulates Kermit for job well done. And the headmaster says, alright, I believe the next one is to test your psychic arcana. And this is with King Thranduil.
Oh, what the crap! That's cruel! That's just mean!
Looks inside your mind.
And so, you guys step into the mist again.
You got Teddy Graham?
Heck yeah. Yeah, bring the whole thing,
Sorry,
dude.
my bad. Alright. So you come across a hallway.
It's beautiful!
Yep. And I should probably describe the scene. So you step through the mist, and it's sort of the same thing as before. It's almost like you're walking on nothing, and then you hit sort of stone as well, and you're in the middle of a tunnel. And there is sort of moss growing along the wall so that you can see in dim light, more or less.
Ooh.
And
I'll just snap my fingers together and activate my light fabrical.
yeah, and so the cavern has brightened, and you can see even below you there's like moss and stuff and some flowers here and there, some weird underground flowers.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. Just give me a sec.
Sorry, future Rachel.
warning.
There we go, future Rachel.
Dude, I don't know how well this recording's gonna turn out.
This recording's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be amazing.
So with that, you are able to,
I am not okay with those.
and that is as far as you can see, because as Kermit kind of takes some cautious steps forward, there is a veil of darkness covering both of these roots, so you cannot see beyond.
Is this psychic?
Yep.
Well, Kermit, I think this is you. Can you read beyond the barrier?
Both you and Kermit take 6 points of penetrating damage.
Nice.
As the ground, as you just sort of the flowers release some sort of toxin that burns your lungs.
Not okay.
Kermit, just I don't know, pick one, I guess.
Well, then always go right.
All right, and you take another 4 points of penetrating damage.
Nice. It's not like I can keep this up all day or anything.
DM question. So
Yeah.
the hallway is covered in plant life, or
Sir, the ground is less covered. There's more sort of like underground looking flowers that are sort of gray and weird looking.
okay?
And they have now opened up twice to release this toxin in the area, and around it, sort of on the sides, is sort of luminescent moss.
Okay.
So
I don't really have... Can he not read past the barrier with his psychic?
you can try. But
I think that's-
make an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Garbage. 14.
Okay. You get the sense that these flowers, when they release the toxin, they are reacting to something that is causing them, something that you and Kermit are doing.
Can I use my natural lore to try and figure that out?
Sure.
Do I roll again?
Sure.
Okay. Well, so 17 then.
Okay. It's when you guys talk, create sound.
I'll just look over to him.
Okay. And understanding, he nods.
I'm gonna go.
And you hear Kermit's voice in your head as he is now cast.
Yes!
Second contact.
Finally, I can talk to you again. Forgot how much I love the sound of my own voice sometimes.
So-
Kermit, are you able to read? Do you have a spell that could psychically reach beyond these barriers to see to see if there's any life behind them?
Yeah. And so he can sense over here somewhere is undead.
Ooh!
Over here is some sort of magical presence. He's not too sure what it is exactly, but it's intelligent. And that's pretty much as far as you can get for the time being.
Okay, Kermit, this is up to you. This is your trial. But I'm more comfortable around the undead than some unknown magical force.
He communicates with you. If you're comfortable with going towards the undead, I say we head that way too.
Okay.
Alright?
Boopity 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 boop.
And so as you walk past the veil of darkness, it disappears. And even looking back, it's gone. And Kermit, you can tell that he is able to see you as well.
Nice.
So...
Impromptu drawing.
Oh yeah, that's great. There's another veil of darkness there.
Here and here?
Yep.
Wow.
So Kermit joins you.
Where's the undead, friend?
Oh, he's gonna cast sense onto you. He senses it over here. Okay.
It's just a room full of Gregory's, and I'm so happy.
2 more veils.
Okay. He said he felt it somewhere around here.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Bloop. Alright, so you head south. And you can see there is. Wow.
Is Gregory there?
My amazing drawing skills.
Gregory.
Alright. And so you can see that there are 5 walking dead amongst in this area.
Yay. I can communicate. Or is there still flowers everywhere though?
Yes.
Ah, piss. So if it says regardless of physical limitations or language barriers, would that mean I can communicate more telepathically with an undead?
No, that would be speaking to them, but
But that means they could like speak back without worrying how like
yeah, they're fine,
okay.
more or less.
Well,
Because you can see that they're like making sounds and like groaning and stuff, and the flowers are just like exploding everywhere, and they're just whatever. And Kermit comes over.
okay, how much more damage can I take? Can I try to persuade them to join us on our little quest through the dungeon?
Yes.
DM, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, wait. How did they get undead though?
We do not question the magic trials.
We didn't question how the undead lich was just hanging
No,
out.
I know. I just thought of that now.
I'm just
So,
wondering
like,
how the
okay,
acid floor didn't
never
burn.
mind.
It's a magic room, man. We don't think about
I mean,
it.
they do have a room full of dark arcanas. I'm sure there's a necromancer somewhere
Yeah,
that could do
but
this.
like, are these the people who failed?
Probably. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna just, since I can communicate with them, just gonna say, hello there, friends. Would you care to join us on a stroll through this dungeon?
Take 2 points penetrating damage.
Oh, and of course I rolled garbage.
Kermit does as well, because he's standing right next to you.
So that is 13.
13,
And how much more did I take, sorry?
2.
Oh, okay.
2 of them look over towards you and just sort of walk aimlessly towards you a little bit, and then the flowers are just like skewing more as they approach you. And
And then
Kermit-
we're just gonna I'm gonna keep stepping away from them
Yeah.
so that they start following us back to this magical source.
Okay, and Kermit also points out that one of them, one that didn't follow you, they have a key tied around their ankle.
Crap. We could kill it, and then I could have it. Do you want to do that, Kermit? Can we kill it? Should we kill the other 3?
I guess we could.
Sweet. Arcane Blast.
Alright.
14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That also hit as well.
4 damage.
Ooh.
That doesn't even get through the armor, I don't think.
The power of Kermit nails this thing.
Thank you.
So, dealt max damage to it, so.
Oh! I skimmed off some of its hair,
Yeah.
and he blew up its face.
Pretty much, that's exactly what happened, and it just falls over, and the other undead looks over, and then looks back at you, and then just continues just sort of, clawing at a wall.
Kermit, do we have a minute?
Yeah.
Gregory is mine.
Okay.
We're keeping the key with us at all times. I'll take the key off first, and then
Alright.
I'll animate him. Oh, maybe not.
Its head is gone. It does not have a head.
But it can still be undead.
It won't be very effective. It can't see where it's going.
That's okay. Gregory's still my friend.
Do you have a piece of rope?
That only gets me... But I have a +1 wand. This is just my intelligence plus my focuses.
Yeah, casting spell, but the
Does
plus
the
one-
wand...
the wand gives you the +1 for spell casting.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
then I would have 6, so then I do cast it.
Okay.
Barely, though. Gosh. Yeah, sweet.
Okay. This headless undead rises back.
And I'll use my dagger fabrical and wrap it around his wrist.
Okay.
And then I have him on a 100-foot leash.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
That was fun. That was cathartic.
Alright. So you head back the way that you came. Wander down this hall.
With 3 undead.
Boop. And
One
you
of them is
see
headless.
that there is a psychic djinn there.
Ooh!
Djinn.
Yeah. And so she is just sort of standing there, almost like waiting for you to arrive. And you hear her voice pierce your head. And she says, "There are 2 paths for you to take at every point, but the key lies amongst the horde. Remember, as psychic arcana is settled, so must you be.
That's the
Sound
gem.
is not welcome here."
So she's talking out loud, or is this all
No,
psychic contact?
all psychically.
Okay, good.
And with that, her image just disappears.
Well, we got the key among the horde.
Say that out
Gregory,
loud.
go first.
No, that's the end of the hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gregory, go first. Go first, Gregory.
So there's-
So it's this way or this way?
E.
Let's take the closest one, I guess, because why not?
Okay.
Gregory, go first. Thanks, Gregory. What does Gregory see?
Gregory.
Sees nothing.
Go
Well, what do I see?
beyond. There is a veil here. There is a veil
Hay
there.
bale? Straw bale.
Or is it a burger?
And just continues around this way. You can't see much beyond that.
Gregory, go blindly walk into that void for me. Thanks.
Alright, he walks in there. Are you moving up? Or are you just...
I'm gonna stay like here, like I'm gonna stay far enough back that I have line of sight with the door, but
Okay.
I'm gonna stay far enough back that if it's trapped, that only Gregory suffers.
So you... yeah, so he walks in, and you can't see in the room, so... He walks in.
But I still feel the connection, like he's not dead.
Nah.
I don't hear him screaming in pain.
He's not.
Sweet.
Do they scream in pain?
Boopity boopity boop.
Zambies?
Hey, Gregory, what's going on?
You look in and you see a lovely chamber that is relatively big.
Ooh.
Not exactly to size what I'm drawing here, but relatively big. Nice. There's a whole bunch of gold and stuff, and right here is a sleeping dragon.
That's a small drain.
Gregory. Gregory, come back. I'm just gonna start dragging Gregory out.
Yeah, and Kermit joins you. You can hear like some expletives in your head as he's just like in surprise.
Go, 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 go!
Yep.
I'll leave my undead to guard the door as Kermit runs by.
See,
Frickin' dragon
hallway
type.
there.
Dragon there.
That splits off like this again.
Gregory! Go right.
Alright. And there is another door at the end of that hall.
Useless. Gregory, go left!
The veil disappears and you see that he steps into a pool and is just walking forward and something grabs him and pulls him under.
Ah, great.
So long, friend!
And
Let's go to the door.
After a few seconds you sense that he is gone.
Yeah.
Gregory has perished. So you
Well served.
So you open the door, you push through, and you're back in the main room
Sweet.
with the rest of the crew.
Kermit, we survived!
And Kermit's like, this is just weird, man.
Yeah, as he just heard Thranduil just screaming Gregory in his head for like the last like 20 minutes.
And so for the rest of you, you can see that with every success, as you assume that these trials are considered a success, that the headmaster is just consistently pleased with Kermit, and you get the sense that even though he has expectations for him, he also wants to make sure that he is okay, and
Is the headmaster secretly evil?
Yes.
make an empathy check.
Oh my gosh! Please roll triple sixes. Ah, so close.
16. Just seems to have a genuine interest in Kermit's well-being, and just proud that he's succeeding. And Alice, you
Okay.
know that the headmaster's like, he's a chill dude.
Who?
the headmaster.
Yeah.
And you guys also notice, like very subtly, I'll say with your check, Kanad, that as you glance over at the deputy headmaster, he's almost like seething every time Kermit comes out successful.
Oh.
Ooh, he's one.
The head, wait, who's seething? The deputy headmaster.
Oh, he's like that vice principal who just hates the other principal, so he's doing everything in his power to kill the other one. Classic.
And so the headmaster congratulates Kermit once again. And you see that there are 2 more individuals enter the room. So you see another elf walk into the room, and fire elf.
Ooh.
And who else is it? And sort of a meek-looking gnome enters the room. And Atlas, you recognize the elf as Professor Kulo, and the gnome as Professor Barrett. And so she is the first is one of the dueling professors, specifically focusing on attacking or offensive arcana, and Professor Barrett is sort of the enchanting professor, so specializing in those. And so they all acknowledge your presence as you, as they see you and stuff, but it's also sort of like, this is a little awkward.
Ah, cool it. Hey.
Real quick DM question. Did my friends follow me out or no?
No. They are not there. And so the headmaster says that this next one, again, focuses on psychic magic, and it says Atlas and Kermit.
You don't know
And he winks at you and says, I decided this on myself.
Oh.
I'm technically undead in like 3 different ones.
Oh, great.
And so Kermit and Atlas enter the mist. And so you and Kermit stumble into a tavern.
Do you have to get
tavern?
out? Like,
Tavern.
for real? You have to get out, or?
No,
I just have to
yeah. My kind of place. When the Millie comes out and stabs Atlas.
Wow.
You see that there's a whole bunch of tables around here. I'm doing this awkwardly, but yeah, there's tables in there throughout the room. And so, you and Kermit enter the building. And there's also, this is the bar.
Yeah.
And over there in the corner is a stage. And it's pretty lively. There's it's pretty filled. There's people sitting at the tables and stuff. And Kermit looks over at you and goes, is it okay if I do a little sense thing?
I don't
Just to
care.
see what we're doing.
This is your trash, not mine.
And you can see Kermit close his eyes and focus for a second. And he opens them, and it's a little... He has this sort of surprised expression. He says, no one in this room is real except for 2.
Oh. Well, that's different. I mean, I'm no expert, but what?
And so he points out one guy who's sitting at a table over here, and one guy who's sitting at the bar over here. And so this guy at the bar is dressed in a trench coat, low hat, trying to make himself look inconspicuous, but almost you can tell that this is a guy who's trying to hide himself and doing very poorly at it. And the other guy sitting at this table looks shifty as all heck.
Oh, Shifty. I go towards Shifty.
Go towards Shifty?
Yep.
Alright. So you wander over, Kermit follows. And the shifty guy looks up at you. And Kermit sort of whispers in your ear, he goes, I'm getting some bad vibes from this guy.
What's up?
Gives you the nod.
I think I took a wrong turn in the mist back there,
And as you look back, you realize there's no door.
Definitely wrong turn. Okay, so, how's it going? Where you're from? Where are you from?
None of your business. Look, I'm just trying to enjoy my drink here. What are you doing? What do you want?
What I want? I want some information, if you don't mind.
What are you looking for?
Kermit, what are we looking for?
Kermit's like, I don't know. Usually we're supposed to be given some sort of task to do.
How do we escape this inn or this tavern?
Look, just let me enjoy my drink.
All right. Sure.
Just starts drinking from his mug again.
Yep. Okay. Next guy.
All right, so you go to the guy at the bar stool, and you can see as you're walking away, the shifted guy is like eyeing you the whole time.
Oh,
and
I don't look at
is
him.
now
I just...
constantly like keeping an eye on you. So you go over to the other guy and goes, "Oh, hey, come here." And you can see as you approach, underneath his trench coat is like blatantly obvious like iron tusk armor. And he goes, "Man, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sort of like one of the elite, part of the secret group, the spies, okay? And I'm glad they sent you guys in for backup. We need to find out what the owner wants. That's your mission. That's what we're sent to do. And listen, this owner guy, he's bad. He's a bad dude.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that? I wasn't
The owner
listening.
of this place, his name is Garçon, okay?
Gaston.
Garçon.
Gaston. Okay.
Garçon! And he just says it a little loud and then sort of like, oh frick, you know, and just
Yeah.
sort of hunches over and silently drinks from his mug a little bit.
Yeah.
Listen, the agency needs to know what he's planning. Okay?
Yep.
Also, you need to find a way out, because there's no doors and windows in this place. I don't know how I got here.
There's no windows, no doors. How many floors are there?
I don't know. You need to find Garçon. You need to find out what he wants. And then hopefully get a way out there. Got your mission?
Yeah.
Good. And so with that, he turns and you see his trench coat drop and his hat, and you see a fly buzz away.
His name is it Carl? It's Carl, my fly.
And Kermit looks at you like,
Oh yeah, you
"You
guys.
said the headmaster designed this trial?"
I'll show you after.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I take whatever he was drinking out of and I slam it on the thing. I'm like, oi! Gaston! Garçon de? Help? Where is he? Dude, can we talk? You know?
No one in the place reacts. Although you do know the shifted guy's just eyeing you and his stare is intense now.
Stare back at him.
Okay. Kermit's gonna look around, see what he's. Oh my gosh. He points out that there's a secret door at the stage.
Oh.
And he also, by looking at this door, can tell that it's trapped.
The only way out is trapped. What kind of crap is this? Who does that? Oh. Alright. Secret door, I guess, and I
Okay.
open it.
Yep. So you go towards the secret door, and you hear the guy at the table back here goes, "No, you're not allowed to. Nope,
My hand.
nope." And he
I open it.
and the door opens, and he just sort of is like, "Boss! Boss! Boss!" And Kermit's like, "Oh my gosh, that hits." And Kermit just pulls out some sort of dart and chucks it at
Kermit! What? Dude, if he brings his boss out, we can talk to him. You just silence him?
and Kermit hits the guy in the neck and instantly drops to the floor and starts snoring. Kermit's like, "I don't know, I panicked. I'm not what." Sorry.
I pat him on the head. Okay, you know what? How about you go through the door first?
Okay.
And
You push our only archmage friend through the door.
Alright, so you are met with a set of stairs.
oh.
And it leads down into a nice chamber.
What does it look like?
It looks like an underground, like, poker deal here.
Oh, heck.
Oh, like a speakeasy kind of thing?
Yeah. And then there's another door here.
It's super fun.
And so you walk down.
Yep.
There are 5 men in this room.
Yep.
So there are a whole bunch of, like, the 4 of them are like big, burly looking orcs.
Yeah.
That is just obviously like, hey, we're in a gang type of thing,
Yeah.
dressed. And then you see sitting at one of the tables, sort of like a cigar sticking out of his mouth, is the buffest gnome you have ever seen.
Heck yeah.
Like just
Oh.
tattoos all over, just a nasty scar going across his face.
Oh.
And he says, "Ah, you'll solve my puzzle.
Are you Gaston?
My name is Garçon.
Are you gonna keep going or?
And every last inch.
Oh,
Covered in
all
hair.
right. I challenge you to a round of Gamjack. If you win 3, you're good to go. You lose 3, you are my slaves forever.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Those are my terms.
A slave forever.
Yes, otherwise you will never escape. Isn't that right, boys? And all of them are like, yeah, boss. Okay.
Does that mean I get free drinks? What is okay? What do I do as a slave here? Like,
We will discuss the terms later.
okay, because I'm not.
Sit down and play!
Okay, goodness.
He's one of these gnomes.
Kermit looks over at you like, what the heck is this?
You know, Kermit. Last time I was in the mist, okay, they set me in a spider cave, and I saw one guy who was screaming for help, and he was being carried down by a spider. Okay, I would rather do this than spider caves. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Kermit,
Yeah.
if we become slaves forever, I blame you.
I don't
I will haunt you for the rest of our lives.
I think you're being a little unfair right now. This is just a test. I don't think we're gonna be slaves forever.
Okay.
We're just here to find out what he wants and then get out, right?
Yep. Yo, Gaston.
Garçon!
What you want?
Gamjack.
You
Me
just
and the boys against you 2 scrubs.
Oh.
You know, something's looking back at me and I don't know what I'm looking at.
Alright. I'll let you have that one. Let's play. And Kermit looks to you and he goes, this dude's heckin' dumb.
Too bad he isn't as big as his ego, though.
And so you guys all sit at a table.
Yeah.
The way Gamjack works is that you draw 1 card at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have, like, you have a pool for your bets.
Mm-hmm.
And each time you draw a card, you can increase your bet. And once you draw 3 cards and add them up, the person with the highest total wins. And so that's the game.
You know. Oh no, dang it, you weren't there.
Alright, Kermit,
His name was Croissant.
I guarantee that they're definitely gonna cheat 100%. So you need to do your psychic, blah, 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 you know?
I can only get information from them. Like this guy over here, he just says he wants the spiders to live. That's all that's going in his head.
Heck no, we aren't leaving no spiders alive, okay? If I see a spider, it's gone. It's just not gonna
So you
exist.
hear Garson go, "Are you ready?"
I like this Garçon.
Are you ready?
And you can see that he's sitting like in a high chair, like shuffling a deck rapidly.
Hey, can I shuffle instead?
He hands it to one of the orcs, and they are just like clumsily and drops on the
Okay,
ground.
I shuffle it, and I do a little, blah, 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 I do a bunch of cool magic.
Make a dexterity check.
Alright.
Also drum.
This is gonna,
Place 52 pickup.
this is gonna be great. Dexterity?
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you do it quite well, and you sort of Garthon is impressed. So now I need you to roll a d6 and try not to show me what you got. Kermit, roll. Okay. Roll your next die. And your last. What did you get?
Oh!
Alright. What's your total then?
9.
9.
9.
Surprisingly, Kermit wins that round with a 13. So that's one round you guys win at.
Yay!
And
Can I do a little
well,
under the table?
you can also now hear Kermit in your mind as he started muttering to himself.
Yeah.
And you realize that he was like casting a spell. He says, "These guys do not know what magic is."
Okay. That was a 6. That was
Yeah.
a 6. 12. Yeah, okay. I casted it.
Yeet. Now
Um,
make a fate arcana check.
oh, 11.
11.
11.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Write that down.
So next set of cards. Roll your dice.
Yes, okay. Here we go. This is gonna be big money. Nope. Nope. You
Alright.
first.
Kermit got relatively well, but Garcon has a very high hand. What'd you get? 8. Alright, so that's 1 for 1. And you can see at this point, Kermit is actually quite frustrated, as he's just like, I can't get anything from any of these guys except for the spiders want to live.
Winning.
And so, round 3, roll again. What'd you get?
13.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you win this hand actually.
Mhm.
And Garcon goes to shuffle again, and Kermit's like, "Alright, I'm done with this." Pulls out his gun and shoots him in the face.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I mean, I won the third hand. But
That can't be Kermit.
Kermit was shot?
no, Kermit's
Or Kermit
Kermit's shooting
Shot.
the gnome.
Kermit shot first?
Yeah.
That's not Kermit.
Greedo.
I mean, if you watch the movie, Greedo shot first. He just missed.
Dang. So it is quite a hefty blast that fills the room as this guy is knocked back. And Kermit says, "This guy is not what he appears to be, trust me." And with that, Garcon goes, "Ah! You've solved my puzzle." And with that, you see his form begin to shift, and legs begin sprouting out. from
No.
under him.
No!
It's number of 8 legs, perhaps. And you see as he becomes this half man, half spider thing.
Oh, it's even worse.
He becomes the husband of Lilith.
And his 4 men turn and look to each other and go, "Alright." And they explode into spiders as well. Giant spiders.
Nice.
Roll initiative.
You got the
I
spider.
want, like,
No.
I don't have
Thanks for not making me do a fighting one. I don't get that. Gosh. Frickin' giant spiders.
So I got another die. Oh, we
Kermit's
got a purple
gonna go
velociraptor.
first.
There we go.
Oh, the purple velociraptor is obviously the leader.
Oh, no. T-Rex going.
That.
What?
And you can see Kermit cast
Useless.
a spell as he sort of. You can see that he's using his gun sort of as his arcane device.
Oh, heck yeah. Kermit is
And he says, "Alice, come closer to me." Essentially, he just shouts
little
that out on his turn, and he again shoots at one of the spiders. So that misses. And so that is his turn. It is your turn, and you can see that Kermit
Nope.
sort of moves. Sort of into a little bit up the stairwell, just slightly, but motions you to get the heck over here.
Yes, I know what I'm gonna cast. Okay. Icy Grip. Heck yeah.
Okay.
Casted. Boom. Constitution, stamina versus my willpower. No.
Okay.
There's 4 spiders.
There's 4, including Garcon.
I can only use the
Three
stump.
spiders,
Well, there's
one
4 and
spider.
Garcon.
I can only use the stump pool if I generate stump points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Says it.
1 penetrating damage, baby. And he does not. No.
Okay. So one of the spiders takes it, and Kermit looks back at you and sees your horrified face and goes, "This is not going to end well, is it?"
No.
And so, with that, it's the spider's turn, and they're all gonna try to swarm over here. This one actually goes on the ceiling. This one just is on the table, and Garcon is he's at the back, over here. And so you see Garcon reach out, and there's a lever that was an illusion before that you didn't see, and pulls on it, and you see an anvil fall right where you were before, and squishes one of the spiders.
Oh, so there were.
No, it
Wait,
misses
roll
Kermit. Next one. That misses as well. And that one hits Kermit. So one of them bites at Kermit. And that one hits 6 points. And
Oh.
so you see 2 of these spiders bite at Kermit.
Make it
And
cooler.
because you're standing behind them, they can't reach you, but Kermit's taking the brunt of this. And so top of the round.
Look at you,
it's going
Atlas,
to
using a
cast the
human
same spell
shield.
Again. Let's see.
That's mine.
And
I'm
Kermit
using you guys.
instantly
That's true.
Darts over to the back of here and motions you to follow him.
Okay.
And so he's also going to try to shoot at Garcon again. Okay, so one stun point. Garcon is not looking good at all. Like you can see that even with those 2 blasts, Kermit's gun is just hurting him a lot. It is your turn.
Puppets of Fate.
Okay.
Oh, his turn already went, didn't it?
Mhm.
He was supposed to roll a Constitution. Stamina.
Oh, Garcon.
Yep.
16?
Nope.
Okay.
6 penetrating damage.
A big blast
And
of fog.
his speed is -2.
Okay.
Okay. So I have Puppets of
Grab my
Fate
spray paint.
up. Okay. 6. I draw a card. I can cast and draw, right?
Yeah, you cast a spell and now you draw a card, and so next turn you can use the card.
Okay, I pull Thunder.
Thunder. Okay. You moving anywhere?
Yeah, up
Okay.
the. Where's Kermit?
Kermit ran back across the room and looked back at you like, "Come on, get over here."
Kermit. Kermit, no. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Let go.
Alright. Make a willpower self-discipline check to see if you can overcome your fear of spiders to run back towards him. Well, you kind of have to close your eyes a little bit, but you do manage to run through. So now you are over to Kermit, and so it is the spider's turn. Garcon is going to, when the next lever that this illusion is now gone, pulls it, like not even looking. A table explodes where if you were standing there before, would have dealt a ton of damage to you. And these 2 spiders splatter against the wall. And so now it is. Oh, one of them will try to attack you, Atlas. The spiders. 15 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage.
No.
I can do math.
No.
As the spider bites into you. And so top of the round is Kermit's turn again. He is going to cast the same spell. Oh my gosh, he nails it. Holy crap. I'm rolling so good for Kermit. And
It's beautiful.
so Kermit now directs you to stand in the center of the room with him.
You should stand in the center room with Kermit.
You get the sense that every time he's casting a spell, it's of the psychic variety, and he's always looking towards Garcon when he's casting a spell.
Wait, Garcon hasn't gone yet, right?
Garcon did. He's pulling a lever each round. Oh, Constitution.
Yeah.
Nope.
-4 to speed.
Okay.
2 penetrating.
Okay.
Okay, how many rounds was this? 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And where are you moving? Okay. And so now it is Spider's turn. Garcon now pulls a lever. And you see arcane runes light up where you and Kermit are standing.
Wrong lever!
And it just sort of creates this sort of arcane wall around you both. And Garcon turns and goes to run towards where you guys are and goes, oh crap, realizing the space is occupied. And the entire room fills with flames. And all that remains is Garcon, who is barely clinging on to life. The other spiders that were destroyed, or the one that was left alive, is now a burning corpse. It's sort of like, it's pretty gnarly in here. All the tables are gone.
Burning corpse.
And so now, top of the round, Kermit fires a shot.
And we shall name
He
this
hits.
lab.
And with the final
Your
shot,
inevitable
Kermit
betrayal.
blasts Garcon away. And Garcon falls to the ground dead.
Yeah.
And he weakly goes soft, my puzzle, and dies.
Oh, that's cute. Atlas is still just traumatized.
At this burnt up room, Kermit turns and faces you and goes, "Are you okay, Atlas? You alright?" The spiders are gone, Atlas. We killed them. Atlas,
Yeah, what?
you okay?
No. I go up the stairs.
Okay, there's a door there.
There's a door?
Yeah, there's a door.
Finally, I'm leaving this nightmare house.
Okay. You try to open the door. It is locked.
Rachel just
Kermit, oh my gosh, he's nailing these rules. Kermit approaches it and just sort of doesn't really know how to pick a lock, but sort of probably got a few starter lessons from Thranduil and is able to, kind of clumsily, but able to open the lock.
Kermit, if you need me to open the lock, I could have just done it.
I'm sorry, I just thought, because you're...
Do you know how
reaching on
many
the door-
classrooms I've snuck into? Okay,
didn't
wait, that
realize-
was a lie. Never mind, I didn't.
Oh, okay,
Kermit. The headmaster hides his biscuits. 3rd cabinet. There's a hidden panel. Pull the panel. All the biscuits, all the snacks. It's great, okay?
where is this?
Well, it's in this headmaster room.
Oh, okay. And so he, you guys walk through the door and you see it's a circular chamber, and in the middle of it is sort of like this amalgamation of web, and it looks
No.
like
hair and makeup and
of a
stuff.
whole bunch of,
No,
but it's relatively big.
no, Kermit, no, you go first. I don't. Kermit, Kermit,
Why
kill
don't-
it.
Why don't we?
Kermit,
What if we just bring it upstairs?
bring what
Just
upstairs?
bring
Yeah,
this
let's
thing
practice that
upstairs so we don't have to deal with. Why don't we just walk past it? That's a lot of baby spiders. I don't want to deal
Kermit,
with
I
it.
hate it. Kermit,
Okay, I'll.
fire card, boom.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. In the cosmology room, why would you have biscuits in there? Because it's the only place you could possibly need it.
Where'd you put the biscuits? It's 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
No, 12 damage.
Hold on. You set this thing on fire, and you can hear a whole bunch of squealing, like tiny, like a whole, like hundreds of like tiny squeals as these baby giant spiders being burnt alive, and you see a few skitter up along the walls and they're on fire, and they fall off the ceiling and die. And you can see, even though the vast majority of them are burned, there are still a good handful of these that are still alive, and they're now spread out throughout the room.
Kermit! Kermit! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Okay. Then Kermit sort of spends the next little bit trying to, like, just picking off these baby spiders one by one. He goes, this doesn't feel the best.
I'm just with ice, just.
Okay. And so you cast your ice sheet spell.
Yep.
And it just freezes the entire floor. And you see some of these baby spiders that were now skittering are like stuck in it and just can't move. And some of them are like totally like trapped by the ice. It's not a good time. But there's a door on the other side. And you walk through it and you stumble back into the main room.
Okay,
And you can see everyone clapping, and the headmaster just sort of has a smile towards you. Alright.
I just mouthed to him, why?
Okay. So the next one is with Dagarim.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. So you enter a hallway. Again, like underground cavern, but you can tell from Thranduil's this one is different. It isn't natural. It looks carved. And you can also, upon entering this room, you can hear rumbling throughout.
The whole place?
Yeah, the whole place. Like it's like the place is constantly vibrating and stuff. And Kermit just sort of looks to you and just, I don't think, have we properly met yet?
No, not really.
Oh,
Even-
I'm Kermit.
How's it going? Yeah, I think the first time I saw you was when... Did we go to your place after the
Yeah.
Field of Blood thing?
Yeah, that was it. I'm sorry, I should have introduced myself before.
Gosh, man.
And coming, you can hear something coming around the corner. There is a massive shifting creature, and it looks like a big centipede, but also has horns on the back of its head.
Oh, heck no.
And you can see that it does have like claws, like a whole bunch of claws. Yeah, something like that. It's quite big. And Kermit instantly looks at this, goes, oh frick, and he tries casting a spell. Oh, he does. That's probably a good thing.
Which trial is this one?
Power Arcana. And so he places a hand on himself and on your shoulder, and just sort of this weird arcane like field comes up around you, and Kermit's like, we gotta move now.
Okay, let's run down this hallway then.
Alright, and so you run down. Oh, frick!
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
You can see that there is a door here. Not a door, sort of like a cavern here. And it leads to the main room.
Dude, that just looks like a trap to me. It's like, of
Well,
course they
from-
want us
from
to
what
run
you
in
can-
there.
Okay. Well, you run down here and you see that there's a big chamber there.
I don't know, Kermit. It looks to be like a trap.
He goes, look, we
They
can't-
want us
we
to go
gotta-
in
I
there.
don't know, man.
Oh, I'm down for it. I'll kill stuff.
Alright.
I'm vibing. Let me do my thing.
So let's just go in.
Yeah. And you can see that there's also a red orb in this room.
Ooh, I like the orb.
And it looks like that this room is sort of like where this creature nests.
Is there a door here?
It's just like a part
An
of the
opening?
cavern, an opening.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you can also see that there is another opening over here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And you also notice in this room are a whole bunch of like tiny little creatures that
Like imps almost?
Do they look like him?
no. These are sort of more like weird insectoid alien kind of looking
Ugh.
things.
Let's kill them.
That okay. Kermit goes all
They're
right,
Geonosians.
says, okay, I need to explain something first. Do you use magic?
No.
Okay, that's just me then.
I've got a big sword and an axe thing.
Okay, we cannot use anything magical. That thing is a burrowing dragon.
Well, that's fine.
It senses magic, so I can't use magic. You're on your own
I
here
always
pretty much.
keep my weapon sharp.
Okay.
So,
Bro, you going to attack him?
yes, I'm going to attack this guy.
Alright, roll to attack.
Kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
14. 22.
22. That hits. Gee whiz.
And then the damage?
Yeah.
13.
13. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I keep my
So
weapon
you
sharp.
actually just like stab down into one, and it's almost like you're making a shish kebab. Everything like it's dead.
I told you, I kill everything.
Okay.
Keep going.
And
Everything.
Kermit's like, do I hit it?
Okay, do you want to figure out what that red orb thing is?
Sure. I'll go.
Because that seems to be more your realm.
I'll go do that. And so while he walks over, the two little creatures, I guess, will come and attack you
Okay.
because you hurt their friend.
I killed
You
her.
killed their friend.
Oh wow. Daniel, no
13
mercy.
hit?
Does that have to be? Is it equal
Yeah.
hits? If
Yeah.
it's equal, it
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
Yes.
You take
Have a higher
three
defense than a
points of
freaking
damage.
warrior.
So does is that penetrating?
No.
So it
no.
doesn't hit me.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the other one.
Health bolt.
15 to hit.
Yep.
11 damage.
Yes.
All right.
So I take one.
Okay. Gee whiz.
Okay.
And so they also emit this sort of. There's a light that forms in them and then blasts out. And Kermit goes, "That's not good."
Oh,
And
they're
you
probably
can-
summoning big boy.
And Kermit's gonna try to check out his orbs. He has no clue what it does. So this thing is over here now.
Oh shoot.
It is your turn.
I don't know.
Just
Should
keep
we?
running in a circle.
Should we like kill the little guys, or like should I hit the orb? You think I should hit the orb?
If you want. Maybe the orb's useful though. Should we grab it? Should we?
Wait, how big is the orb?
It's like you can hold it in your hand.
Dude, grab the orb and shove it in your pocket, and I'll smack one of these guys when we run out of here.
Oh, okay. Make an attack roll.
7, 15. Nope. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And then that's about 15 damage.
Gee whiz. And you add another one to your shish kebab.
Okay. Sounds good.
And so Kermit grabs hold of the orb, and it just cracks from around, and all of a sudden it shatters. And you instinctually know that there is an exit that is
Say exit too.
over here.
Ooh.
But you also get the sense that that field of arcane around you fades, and you can see Kermit kind of stumble for a bit, and just sort of realize like, I can't use magic.
So what did you put on us before when we were running down the hallway?
It was to hide us from him. It was to mask our magic
Well, that's a big
signature.
one.
And you can hear roaring now from this thing as it now burrows towards you. And
Oh, sorry.
You better be. That was my
Kermit
foot.
looks to you and goes, I think we should run.
Yeah, let's book it, man.
Alright. What's your speed?
My speed is 12.
With your speed, Dagarim, ironically,
Oh my gosh.
you are at the same speed of this thing. So you guys are able to run towards here at the exit. And you were able to run through, but Kermit stopped.
Frick, we should have killed that last dude. So you can't get through?
Yeah, you begin to run in, and you realize that Kermit stopped at the doorway, and he can't get through.
No.
What's stopping you?
He goes, I don't know.
Okay, we need to run. Is this guy still on our tail?
It is now continued over here.
Okay, we should run around in here and kill the last creature. That's the only thing that I can think of, because they were all around the orb thing, and you touched the orb thing and it opened that door.
Okay.
And they were all glowing, right?
Yeah.
Ah. So let's run around.
Alright. So you guys run around. This thing's over here
We
now.
messed up.
He's blocking the exit.
Oh no, that's
Okay, I'm going to attack Buddy.
And Kermit just kind of goes to heck with it and shoots at it too.
Yes.
With his gun.
16 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and I deal 18.
Yeah, it's dead. Both you and Kermit are able to kill it very easily.
Yes.
So this thing is over here now.
Okay, let's run to the exit
right.
again and see if we can get you out.
And Kermit is able to get through.
Yes.
And another trial done. Yay!
What was
One more.
Atlas trial?
Friggin' spiders from hell,
Oh,
dude.
but like, so this one was the power arcana.
Yeah.
Did I just-
Yours was
Psychic.
psychic.
Mine was also psychic.
Just let me
Oh,
hit
okay.
So, Ariza, you
Really, but-
and Kermit
That's great,
step
Renan.
through a room that has 5 statues. And upon walking through, Kermit goes, "Oh, thank goodness, it's a puzzle room."
It's a relief.
Yeah. And you guys also realize that Kermit has not, like, he's been using magic. He hasn't recovered any at all.
Oh!
Kermit.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay. Hey Kermit, I have this pearl of magic regeneration.
Oh, I should have cast Draw Upon Death
Did you,
upon him. That would have been helpful.
Can I bop Kermit with my pearl, please?
Pearl?
Yeah.
Sure.
He gets 9 magic points back. Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
Alright.
I want my
So
2
there
health
are
back.
5 statues in this room.
Okay, so are all of the statues the same, or are they different sizes?
They're all the same size. One of them, the first one is holding an orb, sort of cupping it. The second one is one that looks kind of cracked. The third one is just sort of standing like normal, I guess, not holding anything. The fourth one has an arm pointed towards a door that is beyond. Blah, blah, blah. And the fifth one is also just standing normally, more or less.
Kind of like in that order?
Yeah,
Okay. Are they made of stone?
they are.
With my dwarvish eyes, like what kind of stone?
Oh gosh. I'm not knowledgeable in stone, so I'll just say it's kind of stone that would not be used for building. In fact, you're quite aghast that they're used for statues. Like, this thing is brittle as all heck. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Like, no wonder the second one is crumbling.
There's nothing else in the room?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
And Kermit's gonna see if he can sense anything magical. Because this is also a power arcana test.
Okay. That's 18.
With that check, you're able to see scrawls along the walls are 2 combinations of numbers, I guess. The first is 2 and 4, and the second is 1, 3, 5, 4.
Does Kermit see this too?
No. Kermit points out that the second one is not magical, but the rest of them have some sort of magic to it.
Okay.
In fact, he identifies that the first one and the third one are somehow associated with lightning arcana.
So I'll point out the numbers on the wall to Kermit.
Okay.
So then,
And Ariza, you take 4 points of damage as the fifth statue emits a wave of arcane. And it sort of stuns you for a second. Kermit also takes it as well.
is
This
this
man.
penetrating?
Nope. And with that wave, the second statue crumbles even more.
Okay. Then I'll shoot the first. I'll blast the first statue with shock blast.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a 12 and the 10 is 13, so I guess
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay. You can always do it again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Alright, but you still spent the magic for it.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay. So you fill the first statue with lightning. You direct it towards it, and it fills the orb. And then the orb shoots down into the ground and along lines that you couldn't notice before or couldn't see because magic. And it traces along over to the third statue, and you see these lines continue up the third statue as well. And you can see that there are some sort of runes or language on here. And it shoots back down and lights up the fifth statue.
What did the runes on the third statue say?
You cannot read the language.
Oh.
Kermit's gonna try to. Dang, yeah, he makes it. Kermit reads it and he says, "There's something about danger being up ahead, so I guess we should be careful in the next room." Some kind of magical danger.
Okay. Duly noted. I guess that was...
And you and Kermit both take 4 points of damage as the fifth statue bursts again.
Oof. Uh-oh.
And the second statue crumbles further.
Okay, so it was the first, the third, and the fifth statue that lit up?
Yep.
Can I cast Healing Touch on the crumbling statue?
That
That
won't
wouldn't...
work.
Oh,
No.
dang it, okay.
But as you approach the second statue, you can see that there's something within the stone sort of embedded in it
Oh,
that through
okay.
the crumbling is now slowly beginning to reveal.
Okay.
Kermit goes over to the fourth statue and examines it, and he says, "It looks like this one needs to be holding something."
Interesting. Can I I'll do a shock blast on statue number 2.
Okay.
Try and destroy it.
Alright.
Yeah, that passes. So I guess I'm trying to uncover that thing that
Yeah.
I noticed in the second
Okay.
statue.
You succeed?
Yep.
Alright. And you just sort of slam your foot down, and a wave of arcane energy blasts out and just obliterates the second statue. And falling to the ground is a sort of staff-looking device.
I guess I'll pick it up
Yep.
and stick it. Actually, can I examine the
Sure.
riveting gameplay,
This is the epitome of D&D right here.
That one person who just wants to know everything.
Roll some dice.
Not get hurt.
11. Like an arcane lore or
Yeah, sure.
19?
19. It looks like this is meant to transform one type of magic into another type of magic. This staff. And it looks like it should fit on the fourth statue.
Okay. I show Kermit it,
Okay.
and then I guess I'll stick it in statue number 4.
Alright. And as you do, the fifth statue emits another pulse, which does not do damage to you this time, with the staff being put in. And the fourth statue lights up as this wave fills it and shoots out the staff towards the door. And the door opens. You can see that there are 3 new things in this room. There is a door. There is an orb here, and there's a gargoyle.
Gargoyle?
A gargoyle. And you can see that the 2 orbs are shooting beams into this gargoyle as it is approaching you and Kermit.
Poke it.
Oh.
And it looks very aggressive.
Well, I just asked Kermit if he's ready. Yes. Well,
Kermit
here
just
we
sort
go.
of sighs and he's like, "I'm so done with this man." And he mutters under his breath of sort of like, "See why Alice freaking left." Had to go through all this stuff. Anyway, so Kermit sort of runs forward and he says, "I think this is where I come in." Yeah, he makes it. And so he sort of waves his hand, and a circle forms around the orbs and the gargoyle, and just shoots up, sort of an arcane magic stuff going on. I know it's real descriptive. And it reminds you of when Ratchik actually slammed down this circle fighting the Iron Maiden to save Yue. And as Kermit creates this circle, this area, this spell, the gargoyle stops and the orbs fall to the ground and shatter. Because there is no magic in that area.
Nicely done.
Thanks. Now we just gotta sustain this while we walk through. And the circle does fill the entire room. And there's a door on the other side.
DM question.
Yeah.
So, say if somebody...
It would be not present.
Oh.
It would be temporarily dispelled.
Okay. And everybody can see
And
this.
everyone's watching.
Oh.
Out of character. I'm trying to decide.
Oh. Oh, crap. Rachel, what have you done?
I don't know, I didn't do anything.
Wait, what?
So, okay, Kermit put down like this anti-magic field.
She's in a disguise.
I'm like,
Oh.
all the magic. So, you remember what I showed you guys the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
That's-
everyone watching Kermit's tests can see now.
Can I, like, okay,
She's a snack now?
No,
No.
not yet. I haven't gone through. So, like, I'm kind of muttering to myself.
Just be like,
It's kind of
Kermit,
just-
put a blanket up so
okay,
they can't see me.
Another DM question.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I able to, like, hide myself under my cloak?
You can make some sort of test for this.
Like, if I, like, pull my cloak hood down farther and then,
Yee.
like, cover my
You
hands.
can make a disguise test, which is a communication test.
Oh,
So,
fun. Oh.
yeah. And sort of seeing you're hesitant,
Yeah.
Kermit realizes and goes, "Oh crap,
Yeah.
we're."
Yeah, do you see my predicament? Well, have you ever fought a gargoyle before?
Excuse me.
I don't think I have either. Well, I mean,
You could just keep your head down and run through it and hope for the best.
yeah, I guess you could do that. Okay, I guess
All right.
I'll try that.
Yeah, make a disguise communication test to see if you can hide your soon-to-be snack form.
I'll spend 3 MP to bump that up to 14,
Okay.
and I've got 3 stunt points.
That's,
So it's
there's
not
not really
gonna-
much that you can do.
Dang it! So no.
Alright.
Do it with a flourish.
Alright.
So-
So you are able to like sort of readjust your clothing as if
Yeah.
like you know some armor is out of place,
Yeah.
and just pull some stuff further. Make sure your gloves are on. Check your boots. Make sure you feel that you're pretty well
Okay.
covered, and it's like, well, this is as good as it's gonna get.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go.
All right, and Kermit's like, follow my lead.
Sure.
All right, and so Kermit walks through, navigates around, and through the door, and you fall behind. And you do take a point of penetrating damage, as this is a non-magic area. And so you try to hide your wince as you walk through this field, and you succeed in passing the trial.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. And that's where we're gonna end for today.
Yeah.